Well, while Hagar, of course, is praying, Ishmael, the 15-year-old boy, is seeking God's intervention. And God hears those prayers, goes to Hagar and says, I've heard the prayers of your son. Does not point out that he heard Hagar's prayers. Says, I heard the prayers of your son. Why? Was he not listening to Hagar? Well, no, that's not it. The point of this story is that God heard the prayers even of a 15-year-old boy in desperate measures. And so Jesus calls out of the crowd a child and sets the child in front of his followers. And Jesus says, unless your faith is like the faith of a child, you're really spinning your wheels. But these children who in humility learn and seek and trust, someone who models that humility of a child will be the greatest in the kingdom of heaven. And Jesus charges everyone to have the same seeking attitude about God that you find in children, and to have the same trust in God that you find in children. So Yoshiyahu is someone that God supported. That's the meaning of his name. And he walked in the path of that support God gave to him. So here's your video thought for the day. Whether you're 8 years old, or whether you're 14 or 15, or whether you're 22, or whether you're 150, it doesn't matter what your parents have done. You have a chance to walk with God. And the sooner you start, the more blessed your life will be. So think of it this way. I'm going to do right in the eyes of the Lord, and I'm not going to turn left, and I'm not going to turn right. If Paul says that we call God Abba, Father, which was an Aramaic expression to your father, of intimacy and of closeness. But in God's minds, we're all children. And so I want you today, if you're a child or an adult or anything in between, to think of yourself as a child of God. Not high and mighty and sold on who you are, but someone who wants the love of God and the attention and affection of God, and is willing to show the same care for the lowly and the needy that God shows. The real story about Jesus is Jesus engaging in Bible study and dialogue with the teachers of his day. I love the real story so much better because I find it an inspiration for not just children, but for all of us to commit to spending time learning the scriptures and discussing them. Jesus, the Son of God, did this.